public holiday.
Good morning and welcome. My name's Suzi and this is Steve.
Hello.
We just want to let you know that there's no classes next Monday. It's a public holiday, so have a rest day. It's important. So today we're going to warm up. I'm assuming you're a bit cold, Steve.
I am chilly this morning,
I am
Susie.
cold too as well. So what we're going to do is just going to do some star jumps to just get the heart pumping. Yeah, just going to go for about 30 seconds. It is been cold, hasn't it, Steve?
Yeah, cold morning this morning.
Yeah.
5 degrees.
Can't wait for the gyms to be back open, right?
God, I'm so over it.
Yeah, look, I woke up this morning and I went, nah, I'm just done. Just open the gyms up.
Yeah.
Tell us what it is.
Yeah.
Because I got really excited yesterday we were going to be told.
Yeah.
And they didn't tell us.
Yes. Yeah. I was anticipating some kind of news and
Okay, stop there. So just going to do some arm circles going forward. Yeah, and then we've been delayed like almost till the end of the week.
Yeah, well, I heard this morning that she is planning to make an announcement.
Okay, and go backwards to me, Steve. Yeah.
She has announced that she'll make an announcement. That's as far as we've got.
Yeah. I don't know why.
But you know what? We just soldier on and
Yeah.
keep going. 1 foot in front of the other.
Just rotate side to side.
Like always.
As Steve knows, lift the back heel up. And on your toe, we'll keep doing this. Yeah, we also soldier on, but I'm just at that point where it's like, let's just open the gym.
I was at that point about a month ago.
All right, we're going to stop there. I just want you to hinge from your hips, stick your butt back just to open your hips up and your hamstrings. Nice. How are you feeling so far through the warm-up?
Good.
Yeah.
Nice to be moving.
It's really important to warm up properly because you don't know what your body's feeling like and you can have a twinge if you don't warm up properly. So Steve, if you can just do legs swings from side to side. Because if you just go straight into a workout, you could actually pull a muscle. I don't know if you ever watched the Olympics. It was a couple of years ago, Steve. It wasn't the Rio. I think it was the Beijing change sides. 100-meter sprinter didn't warm up.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he was sprinting and he pulled his quad.
Yeah.
Okay, what we're going to do is just going to
Yeah,
roll
I do
your
remember that.
ankles.
You mentioned
Yeah. And man, watching the footage of it was horrible. Okay, we'll go the other way. And then other leg for me. And then go the other way. And then the last exercise we're going to do is do the wrists. Yep, Steve's very good at this exercise. And then just go the other way. Nice. So something that I've done today is I know that Steve likes MMA. And do you like boxing, Steve?
Love boxing.
Okay, so I just really wanted to incorporate some of what Steve likes to do. So he's going to start off doing some punching side to side. And I know that Steve's got a more technical term for this, but I just call it punching side to side. I basically, I bend my knees, I keep my core straight, tight. And Steve is going to punch as fast as he can, but he's not going to do it just as of yet. His second exercise is going to be a bear hold. So basically, he's in a bear. He's going to tap his shoulders first and then come into his knees, right? And then his last exercise is he's going to do a wide stance, a sumo squat, and he's just going to pulse the whole time. So we're going to do 45 seconds on of the punching side to side. Steve, what do you call this punching side?
It's just, I'd call it that too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just rotational punches, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the bear hold is 45 seconds, and then a sumo squat, he's going to do 50 pulses. All right, you ready?
Okay.
Let's go. And this is 3 rounds. So something about this, I know it's hard without the boxing bag, but I'm going to tell you guys right now, I actually tested this out a week ago. It actually gets you sweat up. Good job. And because Steve is trained in boxing and MMA, he does do the correct technique, which is great. Nice. Keep going, Steve. You've got 15 seconds. You will feel this through your external obliques. That's the idea.
Beautiful.
5 seconds. And now down into your bear holds. I love
Is there a bend in the knees?
Yep, I'd like the bend in the
Bend in
knees.
the
Yep,
knees,
yep, bend in the knees. Go as low as you
Shoulder
can.
tap.
Yep, shoulder tap. Yep, and then tap your knees. So I really like animal workouts. I think they're a great way of exercise.
Zoo style, animal flow.
Oh, do they do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
At Zoo Fitness?
No. Zoo is a animal style format. ZUU.
Yeah.
ZOO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the first time I got given animal workouts, it was really hard.
Very tough.
I couldn't believe how hard it was. All right, you've just got 15 seconds. This is quite taxing on your shoulders and your core as well, so it's good for you. 5 seconds. And stop, come up to your swimmer squat pulses. Nice. Good. So the idea of every time when I'm training with Steve, I just want to do your whole body. And I try and keep it from mainstream exercises. I try not to just only just do squats or lunges. I try to do different things to keep it interesting. How's that feeling, Steve?
Pretty good.
What number are you up to?
20.
Oh, good. So how's the house going?
It's going okay. We're pretty much on track. We had a couple of hiccups, but it's sort of allowed for that. So
Yeah.
we're not really behind.
So what are you going to do when COVID's over and the gym comes back, Steve? Are you going to rest? Or is there other projects?
As soon as we get finished with the house, it'll be time for a rest.
Yeah.
We're going to take some time off. I'll take a week off at the start of August.
Yeah, nice.
Take a holiday.
Nice. All right, we've got 3 rounds of this, so when you're ready to
Okay.
go into your second round, I wonder where you're going on your holiday now, mister.
There is a place up the mountains.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's just local. Yeah,
Being
it's
local is nice.
nice little place. Going just up there for a few days and spend the other 4 days at home.
Nice. It's nothing better than being at home, to be honest.
Yeah.
You ready?
I'll be looking forward just to doing nothing
Oh, me
at
too.
the end of this. Haven't had a weekend for over 2 months.
It's quite hard. You ready? Let's go. Nice. Now, Steve, do you feel that you should bend your knees just a little bit, or do you like having your legs up straight? bit
Yeah, a
better?
little bit of a bend in the knees is okay if your knees are okay. I've got a little bit of a niggle in the right
Okay.
knee, so and that feels okay at the moment.
Yeah.
But you know, like your knees don't like to rotate, so
Oh, no, they
if I
don't.
can move like this,
You're more than
that's
welcome.
okay. But that will slow me down
Well,
up the top. So
we've got the
if I
expert.
stand straight like this, a little bit less pressure on the knee.
Well, you're an expert at
Is
this,
it okay?
so it's good to let people know if you've got knee niggles to stand up a bit more straighter
Yeah.
and rest. You're coming down to your bear holds. It's always nice learning new skills when you're ready. And go. Do you know why I bend my knees, Steve? Is I think it engages my core a little bit.
Okay.
And I feel like when I bend my knees, it also like keeps me a bit more in control.
Yep. Double up on the shoulders there. Double
Yeah.
up on the knees.
That's all right.
Yeah, a little bit more control. I mean, this will be sort of add a different aspect, a bit of a stretch in the hamstrings and
Yeah,
calves, I guess. But this will put a little bit more pressure on your quads, which
yeah.
I guess is what you want.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit more of a burn in the quads when you bend your knees.
And look, if you're finding that it's too much burn in your knees, you can straighten your legs. Like Steve is doing an amazing job. Stop and rest. Steve is doing an amazing job, but again, if you can't keep up with the pace of Steve's doing, just stop the video and take your time. Simple exercises, I think I said this to Steve last time, is that they're not easy, they're hard.
Yeah. Simple doesn't mean easy, huh? Simple is often the most effective.
So I'm assuming Carol will be looking forward to having a holiday too.
I think she is looking forward to having a holiday.
August is not that far away when you look at it.
Yeah, it'll fly by, you know, like hopefully we're going to have the house finished by the end of June and be moved in by mid-July. So it'll be a perfect time then just to have some time off.
You must be missing your house though.
We've never lived in it.
Ah, okay.
We just bought the place to renovate and move into, so we've still been paying rent.
Yeah.
Which is okay, but you know, we don't want to hold that out for too
No,
long. So
no, we
that's
don't.
why we've been so, you know, so determined to get it done. But it's okay. It's coming along all right.
Nice. All right, we're ready to go third round.
One more round, yeah.
And go. Thank you for that bit of extension, Steve. If you'd like to do that extension of rotating your feet, you can. It's always nice to learn from an expert. Like I only know certain things about boxing. How's the obliques feeling?
Good, working. feeling like they're working.
I'm telling you now,
Good.
boxing is a hard sport.
Boxing is the hardest
You
sport.
think?
Really, I mean, yeah, any kind of combat sport, absolutely. You know, the only thing that really comes close to it is other hard contact sports like any kind of, you know, rugby,
Yeah.
league or union, American
And
football.
stop there. Yeah. How do you feel about the NRL being back?
You know what? I haven't really even followed it at all.
Yeah.
Uh,
Don't have time.
yeah, haven't had time, but it's good that things are coming back. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's just a good sign that, you know,
Going back to reality.
getting back to reality, getting out of this surreal bloody wonderland. You know, horrendous experience for a lot of people.
Yeah. Do you know what, Steve? I never thought it would happen to Australia. To be honest, I never thought this would ever happen.
Yeah.
It's always first for everything. Okay, 5 seconds. You're doing really well. What I really like is Steve's butt's not moving side. Drop, rest. Steve's butt's not moving side to side, so you really just want to try and keep your hips and your glutes in nice and tight. Okay, ready? Are you warm now?
Warm now.
Went to the beach on the weekend, Steve.
Really? Crikey.
And it's the first day in like forever that I've had like just time out. And it was just crazy. The beach was packed with surfers.
Yeah.
Heaps of people on the beach.
You guys are crazy.
You think? I felt like
Although it was kind of warm. Oh, I think that was 50.
Yeah. All right.
Whew.
So Steve has done
That's
the
nice.
first
Very
set
good.
of 3 rounds. The second set of 3 rounds. So this is something that I found hard in swimming training, and I hated doing it. But it's literally just punching up to the sky really fast. And look, some people like to cheat and they shorten the length. You've got to come all the way. Would you agree? Come all the way down.
Yeah, all the way down. Yeah, all the way down. Absolutely. Just when you're doing this kind of punching where there's no target to stop your hand, you don't want to fully extend the elbow because this type of snapping open of the snapping closed of the elbow joint is not real good for the joint. So whether it's shadow boxing like this or punching straight up or whatever you're doing, you want to just sort of keep a little soft bend in the elbow. But again, it should be sort of almost full range of motion.
Yeah.
Just not that sort of snap of the elbow.
Okay, expert there. Also, what Steve's going to go, so he's going to do 45 seconds of punching up in the sky, and I'm going to be nice. It's going to be 30 seconds of low spider planks. This is quite hard. So he's literally going to be in a plank. He's going to bring his knee around and up to the elbow. Okay, what you want to be careful is you don't want your butt coming up. You want to draw your belly in and bring your knee to your elbow. The last exercise, this is quite hard. I find it really hard. It's called a reverse frog pump. So basically, he's going to put his feet together like this, and then he's going to pump up with his glutes. He's going to do about 20 of them.
Okay. Just grab a quick drink.
You can bring a drink up. So this will be 3 rounds. So Steve's doing 45 seconds of punching up to the sky, 30 seconds of low spider plank, and then he'll do 20 reverse frog pumps.
Okay.
45, 30, 20.
Yeah.
Right.
Are we ready?
Ready?
And go. It's again, having an expert in boxing or professional, it's nice to hear like where you should stop the lengths and you don't hurt yourself. Because for me, I was always taught extend that arm when I was boxing.
Yeah, hold off extending fully so that you're not actually putting pressure on the joint.
Good job. This is tough, isn't it?
This starts to burn the shoulders very quickly. Love this.
30 seconds down.
Okay.
But this just goes to show that you don't need a boxing bag. You can do this at home.
Absolutely.
5 seconds. Keep going. Doing really well.
Shadow
Okay,
boxing is
rest.
very important.
You think for training?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, what was
So
that?
plank, Spider-Man.
Yeah, okay.
So just 30 seconds of this.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
And go. Nice. As you can see, Steve's nice and controlled. His butt's not coming up. His core is engaged. This is not an exercise where you have to rush. Is this burning your shoulders too?
Yeah, this works the shoulders as well as the core.
You have 5 seconds. And rest. Now you're going to come down to the ground. You're going to put your feet together. Yep. So it's sort of a lift when you do this.
Okay, so is this face down?
Yep. So what I just have my legs up like this, and then I just squeeze. Nice.
Like that?
Yep. And then squeeze your butt. Can you feel that?
Ooh, yeah.
You want to have your knees out as wide as you can. Yeah, it's extreme. This is
Yeah.
an extremely hard exercise.
Very hard.
Even myself is I struggle with this before, but it's quite a funky exercise that I came across. 6, good. 9, 10. How's the glutes feeling?
Glutes are feeling okay.
Yep.
Really feeling this in glute med,
Yep.
in the hips.
Yep.
That's hard.
Yep. That's why I love these animal workouts. Stop, rest. So Steve, your choice. You go back into the second round. You can have a little bit of a rest.
Little rest. 15 seconds.
Yeah. Okay, I'll start the timer now. Yeah, but when I came across that one, Steve, I just was like, oh my God, I'm finding it extremely hard.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've never done that one before, so thanks for showing me that. That's
You're
good.
welcome. You ready? Let's go.
That's a great hip mobility exercise.
You think?
Yeah.
I feel like it just strengthens.
Yep. Glutes and hips.
Like, since being a personal trainer, Steve, I realized how important it is for our shoulders and hips and glutes to be mobile.
Vital.
Yeah. Good job. Keep going. Steve is doing a really good pace. Just again, you can really, what's the word? Gas yourself out if you start off too hard. And 45 seconds is a very long time. Good job. Keep going. You got 9 seconds. Good. And stop. Tough. When you're ready, start the timer and go. Besides your shoulders on fire, how's the core feeling?
On fire.
Yeah? It's good.
Great exercise for the abs.
Yeah. It's crazy, Steve, how many exercises you can do for your core.
Oh, yeah. Everything.
Yep.
Everything that's not sitting down at a machine.
Rest.
And sometimes things that are sitting down at a machine. Still got to engage your core. Back into this position again.
Ready? I don't know about you, Steve, but preferably I like to do like body weight free stuff, and free weight stuff. when it comes to machines, I understand why they're there, but I would choose a body weight with kettlebell or like a barbell
Sure.
any day.
Yeah. There's certain exercises that you can only do with a machine, but almost everything can be done with free weights.
What's your thing that you say? You say something about you can take your gym everywhere you go.
Take your gym everywhere you go.
Yeah,
You are the machine.
that's right. You say that. It's still nice that the middle of the day is warm, Steve.
Oh, it's still chilly out there today, though.
You think? I'm
Yeah,
looking inside from here now. It looks really warm.
Yeah, it's a nice sunny day, but the wind is chilly. I think I've got one more, yeah?
Yep. Okay, we're going to have 15 seconds rest and start the timer. And then you'll go into your last round. Okay, we're going in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, here we go.
Have you been doing some boxing lately, Steve?
Yeah, a little bit. Just, again, break things down into, do some shadow boxing one day, do some bag work the next day, do some footwork and head movement another day. It's not a lot, but keeps you moving.
Do you know what I find really hard when you partner box? With holding the bag, it always hurts my shoulder how hard they punch
Oh,
it
yeah.
and put it into it.
Uh-huh.
I actually have to put it down because
Yeah.
it hurts my shoulder too much.
Yeah, it's not great for your shoulders, and there is an art to pad holding as well that people don't realise. They think they're just holding
Rest.
a couple of pads, but there really is an art to pad holding that you have to get right. Otherwise, you can do loads of permanent damage to your rotator cuff.
When we used to swim, when you're ready to go into your planks and your spider, you ready? I'm going to start the timer now. I had to actually say to my swimming coach, I can't hold that anymore because I can't swim.
Yeah.
Had to see the physio and he's like, no, no more holding it.
Yeah.
$15 seconds to go. Nice. 5 seconds. And now to your reverse frog pump.
This is the hardest one of all.
You think?
Yeah.
I think it's really hard too as well.
Just to get the knees to keep coming off the floor. Very challenging.
Yeah. Yeah, I find in this exercise, like what was demoralizing for me is I couldn't even get up.
Yeah.
So hard.
Yep.
That's 10 there. Good job, keep going. One more. Okay, Steve is going to have a little rest until we go into our last round. So, something that I really love to do is I like to do ring dips because eventually my goal is, Steve, is I want to do a ring muscle up. Mm-hmm. So something that I want to share with the team and yourself is that if you want to do a really good ring muscle up, you've got to lock your arms out at the top, right? So we've got chairs here. Sorry that I'm in front of you, Steve. So what I want you to do is I want you to hold onto the chair and I want you to point your toes forward like this.
Okay.
Okay, so Steve's going to do that for 30 seconds. I might move the chairs back just so Steve can get on the mat to do his crunches. You can still see him, I'm assuming. His second exercise is a bent knee ankle crunch. So basically it's just like this. He just touches his ankles every time. And these are called not cross-sacks, they're called Cossacks. For so long I thought they were cross-sacks. So basically his feet are wide. He's going to bring his butt to his heel if he can. And then go to the other side. So 30 seconds of top of the dip.
Yep.
30 seconds of the crunch. And I'll say 30 seconds of the Cossack.
Okay.
Just be careful there. Are you right?
Yep. Just a little further forward.
Yep, I don't want to forward. Bloopers.
Okay. Okay. Feels good. All right.
Ready, and go. Nice. So Steve's going to hold this for 30 seconds. What I say to people, and I struggle with this too, is just keep breathing. Oh, really well, Steve. At home, if you need to stop, just do 3 sets of 10 seconds. That's okay. Doing isometric holds are not easy. Good job. 5 seconds. And rest. Come into your knee
Feels like a
touches.
long 30 seconds.
I'll show you. Here you go. That's 30 seconds. I can tell you now, in a 1500 meter freestyle, that feels long
Oh,
too.
yeah. Yeah.
You ready?
Okay, so tabletop position with the
Yeah.
feet, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just bring your hands up to your ankles. Yep. So I'm going to start the clock now. Nice. Even 10 seconds feels long, Steve.
Yeah.
Doing really well. 10 seconds. How's that core feeling?
Very good.
Okay.
Active. Alive.
5 seconds. Doing really well. And rest. And Steve is going to come into his Cossacks, not cross sacks. Ready? And go. Nice. They're extremely hard exercises. Now, if you find that your hips are very tight, go to where your range of motion will let you. 10 seconds. How's the legs feeling?
Pretty good. Really feeling tight in the adductors,
Yeah.
this is great for that.
And
Good
rest.
little stretch.
So Steve is about to go into his second round. Now this is quite hard, this round. So I'm going to give Steve a bit more rest because holding the top of the dip is extremely hard.
Challenging.
Yeah. But this is what we're here for, Steve, right?
That's what we're here for.
All right, you ready?
Need a comfortable spot on here.
Is it uncomfortable?
No, it's okay.
Okay, ready? And go. What I've been doing at home, if you don't have the chairs, I've been wheeling the garbage bins out. And I've been holding my hands on top. If I want to do dips.
They want to be full wheelie bins.
Yeah. I've been doing, also with dips, I've been doing on the garbage bins as well. 10 seconds, you're doing really well. 5 seconds. And rest. It's all mind over matter, right?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Nice pistol squat there, mister. Okay. Ready? And go. Do you know what I found, Steve? Is that I need to go buy more joggers. I've been wearing all of my different joggers every day, more than I'd really wear normally.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that Rebel Sport's got a sale on.
Go to Asics Warehouse.
You go to Asics?
Yeah, all these here. I've got another new pair of these that are in a box at home that I
Nice.
bought when I bought this pair.
Rest.
So these ones are just about worn out now.
I can see that.
I got kind of two for the price of one over there, which was
Isn't it good?
It's really good.
I love getting sales.
Right over there.
Ready? Let's go. Steve is doing exceptionally well. And I like that Steve indicated where he's feeling sore before. This is another exercise, not just like it's an exercise to get you're exercising, but it also can give you an indication of where you're tight. So again, a lot of people, what I find, Steve, is that they're not body aware.
Yes.
And rest. So Steve is going to go into his last round.
Good workout, Suzi. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
A lot.
It took me about 5 days to figure this out because I always want to give like a good workout.
Good
Execute
programming.
it. All right.
I'm loving this stuff because it's stuff that I normally wouldn't do myself. So just gives me something new that I'm not used to.
And don't we love it? Like I love when someone gives me something that I don't normally do.
Love it.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
And go. I don't know about you, Steve. As I said to you last week, I get bored. I need to be challenged.
Yeah.
Good job. You got 16 seconds to go.
Need to be challenged, and we need to be mentally stimulated as well. And when we get stuck in the routine of doing the same stuff over and over again, it becomes a little monotonous.
Yeah.
You lose that
And rest.
sort of mental stimulation.
Oh, I don't want to come back in.
It's nice just to have somebody else show
Program.
you what to do,
Yeah.
do your programming for you.
Yeah. So I got a coach.
Yep.
Ready? And go. And I know you would know, it's nice not to think sometimes.
Yeah.
Like you program for a lot of people, so do I.
Yeah.
So it's just nice to be like, okay, what am I doing today?
Yep.
Okay, 15 seconds, doing really well. Nice. 3 seconds. And rest. Drop the timer.
Oops.
Okay, you ready? And go. I can't wait for summer's back, Steve.
Yeah. Second day
I'm
of
already
winter.
over it. I'm so over it already.
Yeah. Yeah, we got 3 long months till spring.
And man, the 12 weeks just goes forever.
Yeah. Winter does, I know.
Like, I can tell you now, getting out of bed at 4:20 this morning, I'm like, I just want to stay in the bed and rest.
Okay.
So what I want Steve to do is, I don't like stretching straight away. I just like everyone to get up, don't sit on the floor, just walk around, get the blood flowing more. Because again, I always say this and I'll repeat it always, you don't want lactic acid building up. Yeah, it's the worst.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready to stretch, Steve, because I'm not in your body.
Good. It is good to take a few nice deep breaths, catch your breath, bring your heart rate back down a little bit before you have a stretch.
I don't know about you, Steve, but lactic acid is the worst. And when you build that up, it's not nice. It doesn't come down well.
Yeah, it's a nasty feeling, and you want to clear it from your muscles by having a good stretch and keeping having a cool down. But it's also an important part of metabolic conditioning and building muscle.
I know how important it is, but I hate doing it.
Yeah, I hate the feeling.
So I'm just going to start you from here, Steve. We're just going to do a calf stretch here.
Nice.
I just feel like doing a calf stretch today.
Yeah. Tight.
Yeah, as I can tell, I think they were really tight.
Yep.
I'm going to let Steve keep doing this. So it's important, hold it for 30 seconds. I like that Steve is bouncing up and down. It's really good for you. I do know the explanation of why he's bouncing up and down, but it's actually escaped me.
Okay, so your calf muscle is a plyometrically engineered muscle.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of load, and it's designed for explosive movement. So static stretching of your calves can be counterproductive to what it's designed to do. So just having that little short, long stretch, and then giving it that little bit of a pulse is a more effective way to give them a stretch and keep them functional for what they're designed to do.
Thank you for that explanation. I was thinking plyometric, but I'm like, I don't have that explanation. It's you know when you have a brain fart.
Yeah.
All right. So what I want Steve to come over and do is because we were quite tight and punching above us to the sky or the roof.
Uh-huh.
I want Steve to bring one arm back and then I want him to bring his hand over on his head and pulling outside. So you're stretching out the traps.
Yep.
Yeah. How you feeling there, Steve?
Yeah, tight. Tight through the shoulders.
Are you up to much for the rest of the day?
Yeah, it's full on. So I've got, after we finish here, I'll have about 45 minutes. I'll go home, have a quick lunch break.
Change sides.
And then I have a mobile to home session for a client that I have to do from 1 until 2. And then I have to come back down here to hang out with our lovely management for 15 minutes or so, just to have a little chat about, how things have been going, moving forward.
All right, we'll come up and something that I like to finish
And
with.
then go back to work.
Something I like to finish with because we don't have a lot of time to stretch is I just always like to do the hip flexor stretch.
Beautiful.
We all get tight in the hips.
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And something that you want to be wary of is that a lot of people like to do this. That's not helping you in any way. You want to keep your torso up tall.
Yeah. Something that I like to add to this as well to stretch out the quads at the same time.
Is lift your foot up.
Lifting that foot up as well. Just get that stretch all the way down through your quads as well.
It's a great, I love this stretch.
Boy, I'm really tight through there.
All right, can you change sides there for me, Steve? Yeah, I do this stretch practically every day.
That's good. I should.
You just don't have the time.
I don't make the time.
That's right. I like that positive flick at the end. All right, do you want to pull the other leg up?
Yeah. That one's a little tighter.
You know, it's funny when watching
Balance there.
clients, Steve, you can just tell by their movement.
Uh-huh.
You can say
Oh, yeah.
this side's tighter, this side's tighter.
Yeah. The way they squat, the way they lunge.
Do you know what I came across the other day? An angle squat. So basically here, coming to the side.
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
like, oh, it was
Uh-huh.
completely
Yeah,
different on my
Staggered
hips.
stance.
Yeah.
Staggered stance squat, yeah. So what you want to do, if you're doing a staggered stance squat, you're not actually coming around like this because this is just a normal squat.
Yeah.
You're actually doing this. So 1 foot points at
I
90
like
degrees.
it.
Staggered stance squat.
I like it a lot.
You don't want to have the same angle on your feet because then you'll come around into this position and it just becomes a normal squat. So if you put 1 foot at 90 degrees to the other and you stay square, you've still got to push this knee right out hard. So it requires a lot of hip flexibility.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Great.
very
It's
tight
great.
on my hips. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this is a different feeling.
Yeah. It works you in a different way, huh?
Well, thank you for that explanation.
Thank you.
That's
for the
us
workout.
for today.
Thanks for
We
watching,
hope
guys.
you have a nice week and thank you. I'm going to end this video for you now.
See ya.